So last week I had a rough week. Trust me, I've had a lot harder times. I've had a lot rougher weeks. I've had, times when I felt like the heavens weren't open and that God couldn't hear my prayers. But I don't know if it's what it is, but I tend to get where just kind of little things catch up to me, if that makes sense. And then all of a sudden, one major hard thing will happen and will just set me over the edge. And so I was just already kind of stressed. I hadn't seen my husband very much. He was working a lot. Actually, he'd been out of town. I feel like things happen when he's always traveling. Anyways, then I got an email. I got an email saying that 2 publishers had turned down publishing my book. And it was kind of like that was like the last straw. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'll fully admit I ignored my kids and I just went and laid in bed and watched Netflix all day and felt sorry for myself. And again, this wasn't anything huge. I've had much worse things. It just sometimes there's one thing that just tips you over the edge. But here's something I have learned. So I did that Friday, and then it's like, hey, Patti, you've been in dark places before, and how do you get out? So I know this from experience. So I kind of have to just pull myself, and it's different for everybody. I understand that. I'm just saying this is me. And I just kind of, it was great because Sunday, once a month, we fast. And we fast for 2 meals. And it's to get closer to God, to kind of control our appetites and to fast and then give money to the poor from those meals that our family would have eaten. We give that money and that goes to the poor to help them in our area. And that Sunday, I just prayed, help me to know what's going on. Help me to know what you want me to do. And I didn't really get an answer. I kind of got, kind of in my mind was that the timing's not right. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just feel like I want to be doing something, So fast forward to Wednesday, I'm at my twins are going into junior high and I'm at the open house. And so I'm seeing all these moms that I normally don't see. I only see at school and stuff like that. And they're, what's going on this summer? Yada, everything. And oh my goodness, my daughter's going off to college. My son's getting married. And they're like, I'll only have 4 kids at home this year instead of, and I'm just, and as I was saying all of this, it dawned on me, I have a stressful fall ahead. I have a very busy, I'm not going to be able to do much. And so it just was an aha moment. As a friend of mine, she's like, I don't know. She goes, I'm just getting anxious listening to you with all that you have to do. And I thought, wow, I really do, the timing isn't right. This year I need to just, again, focus on my family and not worry about the other things. And so the difference is I start reading my scriptures again in the morning. And then it just kind of refocused my mind and helped me. And so I posted a video, and I hope it's okay. I posted this video, and it's from Neil L. Anderson's talk over the wounded, called The Wounded. And I thought it was great. He says, along with the bright colors of happiness and joy are the darker colored threads of trial and tragedies that are woven deeply into the fabric of our lives. These struggles, although difficult, become our greatest teachers. And so we need to have those sorrows to help us with the joy. We need to have those sorrows so that we turn to God and we trust in Him. And I know that's hard. And I know it's easy for me to say, but I've seen it through my life time and time again. And so I see a pattern. And so I turn to the Lord, and sometimes we need help we need outside help. Sometimes we need therapy. Sometimes we need doctors. Sometimes we need medication. I totally understand that. And I really believe as you trust in God and as you read the scriptures that He'll lead you to those places to where if you need additional help, you'll receive it. And that you'll just, by divine design, there are no consequences. That we run into a friend at the gym or at the store or just on a walk and they tell us something that helps us. Or we reach out to a friend and they tell us, the Lord puts angels in our lives, and that's each one of us to help each other. And so I want you to think about that when you're in those hard times. Look to the Lord. And then go forth from there. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I hope you all have a wonderful week.